Hi, and welcome back to Stephanie's Movie Reviews. I am your host, Stephanie Thompson. I'm a member of the Screen Actors Guild and AFTRA, a classically trained singer-songwriter, a vocal coach, and an actor myself. In this show, we review 4 categories of films: action, family, drama, and comedy. Well, in this segment, we're going to review 2 comedies. And boy, are they comedies. Okay, the first comedy is Rough Night. And boy, is it ever a rough night for these ladies. Rough Night is directed by Lucia Agnello and co-written by Paul W. Downs. And Paul W. Downs is actually in the movie. He plays the fiancé of Scarlett Johansson's character. But we'll get to him later. So the premise is Scarlett Johansson, Jillian Bell, Kate McKinnon, Zoe Kravitz, and Ilana Glazer are all college friends, and they get together for a bachelorette party for Scarlett Johansson, and they have this crazy night of drinking and doing drugs and cocaine and all sorts of weird stuff. And they get to the house where they have where Scarlett Johansson's friends have lent her the house. And someone hires a male stripper, or orders a male stripper off of Craigslist of all things, okay? And he comes to the house and starts doing his thing, and some things happen, and he accidentally gets killed. That's the premise of the movie. Well, when I saw the preview for the movie, I wasn't that excited about watching the movie, I have to say. I thought, okay, I probably am seeing all the best parts of the movie in the preview. I was pleasantly surprised to see that was not the case. One of the funny things about the movie that I really enjoyed was Jillian Bell's character. Kate McKinnon plays this Australian exchange student. Scarlett Johansson apparently spent a semester abroad or whatever in college and met this Kate McKinnon character, and she came out for her bachelorette party, and Jillian Bell is like her best friend and is jealous of this relationship, of Scarlett Johansson's relationship with Kate McKinnon. And so anytime Kate McKinnon tries to do or say anything, Jillian Bell is like trying to shut her down. And it's just like kind of sad but funny at the same time. So I kind of enjoyed that. That was kind of interesting. And just the interpersonal relationships between the women was interesting. After the stripper gets killed, it turns dark when they're trying to figure out what to do about it and what to do with the body and all these kinds of things. And they have these crazy neighbors, Ty Burrell and Demi Moore. I won't go into that. I won't do any spoilers for you, but they get involved and they're kind of quirky and weird and strange. And then it kind of goes into left field, and what happens is Scarlett Johansson is talking to her fiancé, played by Paul W. Downs, who's a co-writer on this movie, and they get disconnected, and he thinks somehow that she said that the wedding is off, and so his friends convince him that he has to go win her back. So he does this crazy, weird, disgusting thing to go win her back. And that just was weird and strange, and I don't think really necessary. It didn't really add to the movie for me. But anyway, that was the choice they made. So, but what was fun was the interpersonal relationships with the women, I think. And that's what I enjoyed. So, Rough Night. And then it took an even more interesting turn and got more strange and silly, and all in all, I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to see it from the previews. I gave this movie 3 popcorns. I think you can rent it and still enjoy it. There's definitely a lot of drug use, crude sexual content, all that kind of thing. That's why it's R. But it's good for a good night's entertainment for adults. So that's my take on Rough Night. When we come back after this short break, we're going to talk about The House, and you don't want to miss it.
Are you frustrated and wasting time searching for high-quality education and entertainment and not finding it? Stop wasting your time. We've got your solution. Our 3 dynamic and unique online TV shows provide you with high-quality and easy-to-find content. Everything from business skills and self-development to book and movie reviews and everything in between. At akexpertstv.com, you'll find high-quality experts in their field in one place at no cost to you. Visit www.akexpertstv.com today.
Hi, welcome back to Stephanie's Movie Reviews. Well, in this segment, we reviewed a comedy, Rough Night, and now we're going to review The House. The House is Andrew J. Cohen's directorial debut. He's known for writing and co-writing the Neighbors movies, and he has been learning how to do R-rated comedies from people like Judd Apatow. So this movie was an interesting movie, and I thought pretty well done as far as it goes. Amy Poehler and Will Ferrell are a suburban couple. They have a daughter who is going off to college. She has a college in mind that she wants to go to, and she gets accepted, and everybody's all happy until mom and dad realize they can't afford to send her there. So they get this crazy idea, along with their neighbor, played by Jason Mantzoukas, to run a casino out of one of their houses and raise money for the college fund for the daughter. Where did Hollywood get these ideas? I don't know. Just craziness. But that's the premise of the movie. Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler played off each other really well. I'm sure it was really fun to be on set watching them do improvisational things to make the movie, what it was. It's also interesting to see that they threw in some other actors like Jeremy Renner. He makes an appearance, and he put a little bit of darkness in the movie. So what happens is, they start running this casino, and eventually someone comes in and tries to cheat them. And I'm not giving any spoilers because you see this in the previews. And they take him out to the garage, and they have to tell him, teach him a lesson. And then what happens after that is, which I won't give a spoiler about that, but it just gets really weird and crazy. And Amy Poehler's character is interesting because she's like this kind of straight mom who is like, the good mom, suburban mom, and then she kind of brings out her wild side that she was back in college, and she gets kind of crazy. And Will Ferrell's character gets really crazy, like he can get. And it just, like, craziness ensues. And then you have a side plot of this rent-a-cop who is seeing all these people who are parking at the nearby market and wondering what's happening in the neighborhood. And you have a city councilman who's pilfered funds, which is why the girl couldn't afford to go to college in the first place, because he's bought things for his mistress, played by Allison Tolman. So there's all these little things going on, which made the movie interesting. And I enjoyed it. It wasn't quite what I expected, but I thought that it was well done for what it was, which was a crazy R-rated comedy. And it wasn't trying to take itself seriously. It was just trying to be outrageous and crazy, and it was. So that's what it was. And I gave the movie 4 popcorns. So that's my take on The House. It's been great, and we'll see you on the next show. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jamie Lee Metz, CEO and founder of Skin Fitness here in Las Vegas. We've been serving Las Vegas for over 17 years. We're proud to announce we just won 2017 Spa of the Year by Image International. That's the skincare company of the Miss Universe pageant. We offer exclusive treatments like our Time Eraser Facial, which uses multiple modalities and literally erases time. Our Pore Purge, which is the ultimate in hygiene. And our Fire and Ice Facial, which literally removes and soothes the skin at the same time. Come see us at our new location here in Village Square. We look forward to seeing you soon.